The story of your life. What role are you playing? Today on Awakening with Amy. Hi there, welcome back to Awakening with Amy. I'm Amy Valentine, certified life coach, hoping to awaken within you your creative power so you can create more amazing things for your life. So my dog is here today. She's joining us for this video. Anyway, I want to talk about our life story, because the story that you're telling is your life. And what do I mean by that? So our thoughts, what we're thinking about, what we're focusing on, right, is what is becoming. Thought, when you're thinking a thought, it evokes a feeling, that emotion. And when we buy into that thought or that feeling of a combination, right, we keep focusing on it, whether we know we're doing this or not, consciously. That's what's happening. And then it becomes our beliefs. Thoughts that we keep thinking over and over and over become our belief system, becomes our story. So what is our story other than what we believe to be true for us? We have a money story, we have a relationship story, we have a story about our capabilities, what we're able to do, what we're not able to do, what we're good at, what we're not good at. And literally, what if that's all just made up by us? Unknowingly, of course, because we have, the three aspects of our mind. It's our conscious, our subconscious, and then the superconscious. The conscious mind is our reasoning, our rational mind, right? The mind that is perceiving, if you will, right? Our subconscious is the habit mind, and it's really taking orders from the conscious mind. The subconscious, think about it like this. When you're first learning anything, like you're first learning to drive, you're really focused on, where do I put my hands? I have to really pay attention to the road. And you have all these things that you're focused on. But then eventually, after you drive more and more and more, you get more experience, then the subconscious kicks in. And it's the habit mind. So you don't have to, every time you see a stop sign, you don't have to think, oh, I should look both ways, or I have to wait a couple seconds and see what's coming. You stop thinking about that because it gets impressed in the subconscious. And then it's the habitual mind kicks in and relieves the conscious mind. That's how it really works. So the thoughts that we keep thinking become our habits in our subconscious, and that's what we perceive to be true for us. And then the superconscious, that's universal intelligence. That's the God mind. That's infinite potentiality. So when we start to really become aware that the story we're telling is from the beliefs and the perception and the assumptions that we make with our conscious mind that get impressed in the subconscious, we start to take our power back. Once we become aware, this is that's the exciting part. Because if you don't know this, then you're literally creating by default. You're thinking that life is asserting itself, and then, you're reacting to it, and then you don't have any power then. But when we understand our awareness, our consciousness is our true power, now we can create on purpose. Now we can open up We can have the view like God has, like our higher self has. We can have the whole view, the bigger picture, the unseen reality, the unseen potentials. Instead of just thinking our past experience is going to dictate what our future experience is. Because no, that's not really what's happening. Everything that we're creating, past or future, is literally from the now moment. What am I conscious of being now? What is the story I'm telling about my money right now, my capabilities, my relationships? Whatever I'm focused on, I'm creating more of that, because more is the mantra of the universe. The universe only says yes. The universe only is giving us what it thinks energetically thinks we want. It doesn't see lack or limitation. So it's how are we feeling about the story of our life? Tap into that. What is your story? What story are you telling? Are you telling the story of, I had this really bad childhood and my parents were crazy, and then that's why I got into toxic relationships, and I'm codependent, and I'm this and I'm that. I mean, whatever you're replaying from your past, whatever you're playing now, the reel that you're playing now is creating your future. So how do we create a new story? Well, one, I already said, you have to become aware of whatever you're telling. And two, you have to start telling a new story. Start tapping into the superconscious, into that infinite intelligence, the realm of the unseen. Walk by faith, not by sight. That's what it means. It means walk by faith in the unseen reality, not by what you're seeing out there in the 3D. Because what you're seeing in the 3D, what I'm living right now, is old. It's just old stories. It's old beliefs and old thoughts. So become aware of that, sift through them, and start recreating from there. What do I want to think now? It's never what we do or what we say. It's not the story we're telling so much, it's how we feel about the story that we're telling. How do you feel about your money? How do you feel about money in general? How do you feel about your relationships? How do you feel about life in general? And that's what you're going to see. And that's going to become your story. So start telling a new story by linking up to your higher self, to what's possible, to the unseen. Have faith in that. Have trust. Practice that. Practice appreciation for even knowing this, for opening up to this. And don't allow yourself to be limited to what you've already done. It's old news. Leave it in the past. Don't keep it alive in your now moment, because unless you want to create more of it in your future. You're the writer, you're the director, the producer, and the actor in the story of your life. And if you want a new story, then leave the film reel in the recycle bin. Leave it in the past and start a new reel. And start creating the story on every subject, every area of your life that you want to see, and feel appreciation for what isn't seen yet, but what will be seen. Feel it real now. And I promise you practice that, you persist in that with fun. Don't persist like it's your job. Persist, have fun with it. And it won't take long until you start feeling better. And when you feel better and you start telling new stories inside yourself, the outer world will start to reflect that back to you. So until next time, have a wonderful day. If you got any value out of this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. Thank you.